Willkommen Leute, ich starte direkt in ein neues Video. Ja, im Training. Fangen wir an und schauen mal, wie es so wird. Wenn es natürlich. Ich hatte gehofft, das wäre schon bei 100%, weil es keine Anzeige mehr hat, aber okay. Okay, nehmen wir halt doch die 96%. Was war das jetzt? War doch gerade bei 100. Ah.
Great game.
Ah. Die Tree. Ich hab's versucht. So, jetzt ein paar. Die neue Anzeige ist echt gewöhnungsbedürftig. Oh mein Gott, war der scheiße. Naja. Muss mal gucken, vielleicht gibt es in den Einstellungen was, dass man das ein bisschen verbessert.
Get over here. Look, let's put that game behind us right now. It's just one, and we have another one just ahead. Let's just get focused and prepare for it.
Natürlich.
I want to score earlier in transition offense. If someone is up court, you have to get the ball to them. Coaches, set up the drill. Let's get it, fellas.
3 gegen 1 Fastback wieder, ja. Set up the drill. Drehen das Ding. Mach ihn. Jawohl. Mach den rein. Yes. Punkte sammeln, Punkte sammeln. Yes. Ah, nee, der trifft ihn nicht. Schade. Ja, ich dachte doch gerade, der muss sicher rein. Oh, nice. War mir jetzt nicht sicher, ob er den doch noch macht. Oh mein Gott. War der Release scheiße? Irgendwie war verkackt. Nice. Ein paar Werfenpunkte gut machen. Oh, dieses Up and Under. Letztens hatte ich es drauf. Ah, ja, aber es war doch ein Up and Under, oder? Nee. Auch keiner. Tu mich da immer schwer. Muss bevor er wieder unten ist. Das war doch ein schöner. Und drin. Das war keiner. Schön. War nicht das, was ich machen wollte. Muss ich echt mal im Spiel mehr probieren. Gut, ich schließe da nie gut ab, aber in echt benutze ich das gerne mal. Aber ja. Alter. Nach 3 liegen versuche in einer Minute so oft wie möglich am Korb abzuschließen. Schade. Ja, natürlich. Geh doch rein. Oh, wäre das schön gewesen. Alles scheiße. Ja, egal. 10 Versuche, um vor dem Spieler zu kommen und den Korb attackiert und ein Offensivfoul aufzunehmen. War kein. Komm schon. Ja, da war ich zu langsam. Ja, da habe ich. Komm schon. Geht auch besser.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Was? Aber okay, ich habe da Stange. Da bringt mir das leider gar nichts, weil ich ja defensiv schon voll habe. Aber ja. Let's go to the game versus Denver Nuggets. Ja, der neue Bereich sieht halt schon fett aus.
Hey 2K community, it's the 2KMC, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood.
Das ist schon fett.
Get started with Rush 1v1. Go head to head with opponents and earn rewards by winning 4 games in a row. On Wednesday, grab your squad and head to the wreck, because all games will be worth double rep. Yeah, you heard me. Then.
Da geht schon was. Muss man schon sagen. Aber ich bin halt nicht so das Viertelspieler. Vor allem mit meiner Größe her. Das ist immer schwierig.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy DA.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the
Muss
big
es endlich
man.
schaffen in die Start 5,
Is
Mann.
out there with Monte Morris. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Timberwolves, we've got Malik Beasley. Overall, talk about early expectations as a first-round pick. Your son going through it right now.
Yeah, no doubt. Listen, everyone wants to see what you've got. And also, you
Ja, war
wanna
das scheiße.
prove that you belong. And so because of that, though, especially in today's game, sometimes judgment comes way too quickly. And we've seen it with a lot of great young players that because they come in a lot earlier in terms of their age, it may take them an extra year or two to figure it all out. And so the teams that are most patient in allowing those kids to mature at their own level tend to be the ones that get the higher rewards.
Indeed. And we see so much impatience, and it causes problems. Harris kicks to Barton. 1:32 left to play here in the first. Rebound, Minnesota. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
For 3, Kogi.
Oh, schade.
Rebound by the Nuggets. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Jokic inside. Misses the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Hey, das gibt's ja nicht.
Spellman with the bucket.
Well, you have to be
Da will keiner
where
reingehen.
people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Barton. Jokic trying to free
Ich
himself
hab's
up.
versucht,
And that
Mann.
one's good. Barton.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
The 10-footer. And it's wide
Gibt's
right.
nicht, der geht
It's
auch
off the
nicht
rim.
rein.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Floats one. Spellman with the rebound. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Warriors.
Man, that game goes
Wenigstens das habe ich hingekriegt.
both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
Here's Grant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Das waren zweimal erfolgreiches Ausblocken, oder?
And we caught it before the game with Nikola Jokic, who had a...
Selfless. I mean, you need to took your pride.
Greg, there are areas of Jokic's game where he probably is the best in the world.
I can't think of a center with better floor vision or better passing ability. His positioning, his angles, his ability to use his size to maximize effectiveness, all at an elite level.
John.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
I know it's early, but all those 3-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
So on the floor for Denver, Gary Harris is out there with Will Barton. Then it's
So schön gemacht.
Then it's Plumlee, and it's Grant in at the small forward. And contact on the
Wieder ein
shot,
Foul.
so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Nuggets have shot 5 of 6.
Ja, ich krieg gerade irgendwie nichts gerissen.
The Timberwolves have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8
Ich jetzt
attempts.
mal guck
And
hier.
as a group,
Wieder Statistik. Uns. Ups, einer von uns. Da, guck mal, top. 4 Minuten Spielzeit, 4 Punkte hatte. Bin ich. 3 Minuten 0 Punkte.
they shot
Läuft bei mir, ha?
75% from the line last season. As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 3, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Here's a Kogi. And gets the whistle. 2
aber
free
dann
throws
Foul.
coming up. For Minnesota, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. Minnesota making a switch. Culver's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nuggets trail by 3. Harris outside. Up top, Morris. His last outing, he had 8.
Ja, das blockt nicht mein eigener Spieler, Mann.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Layman pass to Junior. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Culver, and
Nice.
Culver with the dunk.
What a take from Jarrett Culver with ferocity on that finish.
For Denver, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Morris looking over the floor. In the corner, it's Harris. The shot goes down and it gets this team back to even. Harris has got
Das ist nicht
6.
gut.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Towns, good.
Schön.
Nice job down low.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Morris
Sag
into
mal
the
du.
lane.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Towns. Offline with his 3.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Morris finds Jokic. Makes it off the glass. He's got 9.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar.
Natürlich bin ich wieder draußen.
Big group
Wird
substitution
Zeit
now
für
for
Punkte.
Minnesota. Okogi's checked in for Johnson. Culver comes in for Jake Layman. Junior's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cobb in for Russell. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Cobb is out there with Junior. Then it's Culver. And it's Okogie in at the 4. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Good on that shot.
Let's go.
And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Cobb.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Back to Vonleh. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways.
Yes.
But you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some
Three-point play
out there as well to get these men to buy in.
James Johnson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Outside Millsap. A 3 from Morris. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Passes it to Junior. For the lead. Good work defensively by
man kann's
Morris.
ja mal versuchen.
Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Ah, natürlich kriege ich jetzt den,
And that
der
one's
punktet.
good. Millsap.
Oh, Gott sei Dank kein
Millsap's got 11
Defensivkollaps.
points.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Culver passes to Junior. Sinks the
Natürlich,
three-pointer.
endlich mal.
And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And stolen by Junior. To the paint. Goes up and
Let's
lays it
go.
nice and easy.
Zählt nicht
Cobb's
als
got the lead
Assist.
up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Millsap has the open look. A three-pointer is right on target. 14 points for him.
With a solid mid-range shot, Millsap's game does so much more for his team's spacing.
Here's Cobb, and again it's Minnesota converting.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
From deep. That shot off. It's been
Okay,
all
wir sind auf jeden Fall
about
schon mal
Karl-Anthony
vorne.
Towns
Das ist sehr
for the
gut.
Minnesota Timberwolves. And he continues. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at
Nice,
the
this is
precision
mine.
on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Denver, Millsap and Plumlee are playing up front. Harris is out there with Will Barton, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Here's Junior, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Läuft.
Junior's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Timberwolves. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. 4-point game. Atlanta will be trying to face them after this game. That'll be the first of two straight at home. Russell. .55 seconds left in the fourth. Junior with it. Millsap's there. Beasley up top. And it's Lehman in the corner. Here's Junior.
Perfekt.
Three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
So.
The timing could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Denver calls timeout.
Ja, natürlich.
Trailing by 6. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl-Anthony Towns.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Jokic finds Harris. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
That's an
3 Punkte vorne.
right there, guys. I mean, he's produced from deep.
Wenn man jetzt auf sicher geht.
He's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits
Nice.
free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
The pass to Jokic. Over Towns. And it's Jokic missing. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Ja, ich wollte noch Pass anfordern, hätte ich es nur gemacht. Dann wären es meine
It's the
Punkte.
first that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Harris wide open. He shoots.
Ja, die brauchen dich,
Connects
ja.
from downtown.
And you talk about getting back into the game, folks. 3 is better than 2.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Den Dreier haben die auch gebraucht,
They're up
sonst.
by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And
Oh,
that
ha.
hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2
Der war
is
wichtig.
good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Nope.
Offline. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone
14 Punkte, bin ich recht zufrieden. Läuft ein bisschen besser.
And especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For great.
Ich habe gehört, dass du bei dem Beats-Event gestern richtig stark warst. Unser Kontakt hat gesagt, wir waren begeistert, wie es gelaufen ist. Weiter so, Mann. Du bist dabei, dir einen tollen Ruf aufzubauen. Komm in mein Büro und im Viertel, wenn du mal Zeit hast, um dein Geld abzuholen. Ah, okay. Ich starte jetzt aber direkt ins Spiel, weil ich mich noch machen, bevor ich aufhöre mit dem Video. Starten wir nächstes Mal mit dem Training.
Hey 2K community, it's the 2KMC, here to tell you what's going down in the neighborhood.
Vielleicht hole ich mir nach dem Spiel noch kurz die Kohle, je nachdem. Ich glaube, ich nächstes Mal einfach. Und dann war's es.
Well, the ceremony. Thank you, DA. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. They've got Layman, Malik Beasley out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Johnson in it.
Aber es war doch dieses Spiel schon gar nicht mal ganz so schlecht vom Spielzeit her. Aber gegen Derrick Rose wird es wahrscheinlich ein bisschen schwer.
You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes it can take time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
He can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Ah, schade. Das wäre ein schöner Auftakt gewesen.
Outside Rose with some arc, and he lays it up and in.
A near impossible shot to guard against. Rose continues to torment defenses with the delicate.
And that one's
nice.
Good, Junior.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah,
Was war das? Ich renne an ihm vorbei.
I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Rose kicks to Galloway. Now Maker passes to Rose. There's the triple. That one doesn't go.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field.
Alter. Ich habe die ganze Zeit nach links gedrückt.
Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Maker, and it's Luke Kennard in for Derrick Rose. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Henson's checked in for the Pistons. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Jetzt Zeit, Punkte zu
For
holen.
Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And what I like about Galloway is that he knows his role. He doesn't play outside of himself. He's a dependable player.
Nice.
Towns gets it to go. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And the Pistons making a change here. Brown's checked in. Omari Spellman has come in for the Timberwolves. Count the basket.
Alter, war so schön weit offen.
Taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Detroit leading by 5.
Nicht mehr lang.
We've got
Müssen wir mal
1:20 left to
ändern
play
hier.
in the first. Right side, Griffin. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. From deep 3-point range. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
Here's a Kogi. And the layup's good off the glass.
Schade, dass sowas nicht als Assist. Ja, okay, viel zu lang. Mal als Assist, aber egal.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
But they just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Pass to Spellman. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. A Kogi misses.
Ah,
It's
scheiße.
not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Gobby's checked in for Josh Okogie. Here's Griffin. 17 points in his last outing. It's Brown on the wing. Singletary. No good from outside. Here's Junior. Sinks the triple.
Nice.
Junior's got 7 points.
Oh, they want Cobb touching the rock with every possession. They know he'll make good decisions that lead to wide open looks.
There's Brown with the three. And
Boah, der trifft den noch.
the buzzer. Wow.
Ja, der war jetzt kacke.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
And you see this.
And we'll be back with you shortly. And catching up with Luke Kennard before the game, he discussed what...
You know, this game, you know, it's
I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting
Punkte
and then
hinten,
protecting
aber
the
die haben
rim.
Freiwurf.
Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still.
Oh my God,
in
nice.
that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice
Oh,
niche for themselves.
Da konnte ich nicht früher machen, da wäre der Block da gewesen.
To take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Culver. He's out there with Junior.
In.
And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. Brown is checked in for Wood.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second
War
quarter. of
knapp,
play.
den hatte ich fast.
Griffin against Towns. Henson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
Really
Nice.
at the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled
Okay,
up,
forget it.
some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Culver. A miss that time would have put him up.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats
Ja, da ist es
for both
defensiv
teams
blöd.
are almost identical.
Amazing.
Oder auch nicht,
where
aber-
he's committed to keeping his eyes up and teammates involved. That's the type of player Griffin is.
And there's the pass to Culver. Dishes it to Junior. He kicks to Culver. Detroit with the rebound. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. Galloway with the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Junior.
Aber
That time from Griffin. Now Detroit moving it up. Spellman with the rebound. From deep. And the last shot
fuck,
before
den
the
hätte ich
buzzer
gerne
is off.
reingehauen.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Timberwolves trail by 4. Baker out there with Wood. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Galloway in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Oh, wunderbar.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way. Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. And it's good for 2.
Okay, jetzt sind schon 6 Punkte Unterschied, jetzt müssen wir punkten.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Junior the pass to Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Minnesota,
they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Bin ich gespannt. Okay, wir sind 1 Punkt vorne.
27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Galloway. That ball is good
Hab's
for
versucht.
the field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Better scorer than some give him credit for. Once Galloway gets going, he's capable of taking over games.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got the lead back up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. Outside Griffin. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out.
War ja viel zu spät.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Timberwolves.
Ja, wenigstens sind wir jetzt vorne.
And let's take this chance now to show
Müssen
you
noch den
the
Sieg holen
State
hier.
Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Junior's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Johnson, and it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Inside, here's Junior, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Detroit. He throw good, Junior. Thon Maker's checked in for John Henson. And both free throws good for Junior.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Galloway, and taken away by Johnson. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. Count that one.
Nice.
Junior's got the lead up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Griffin looking it over. No good on that one. Good D by Johnson. Timberwolves leading by 5. Beasley outside. The dish now to Johnson. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Komm schon.
Singletary is guarded by Johnson. Basket good.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now here's Junior. D right on him.
Oh,
such a
nice
wide
one.
Open look.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Johnson against Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Galloway. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Nice.
And yes, it's good.
7 Punkte
You love
vorne.
how each side has risen to the challenge throughout
So
this.
kann es
Yeah,
weitergehen.
it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And
Yeah.
team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most
I'm
subtle
sorry.
moves that make
Komm ich nochmal
So the
rein.
Timberwolves take the win. A narrow win
Okay.
under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know
Oh,
is
nice
they were the
Plakette
better
wieder.
team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.
Ja.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,
Kette
and
und
Chris
Punkte.
Webber, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Okay, Leute. Die Punkte und die Plakette, das verteile ich jetzt alles im nächsten Video. Ach da, wir sind echt begeistert, wie nahtlos du das gehabt hast, dich in einer zentralen Rolle in der Rotation etabliert. Deswegen bereiten wir uns schon darauf vor, dir eine Rolle noch weiter zu vergrößern. Mehr können wir im Moment noch nicht sagen, aber wenn du so weitermachst, dann könnte es bald eine größere Änderung geben. Also wundere dich nicht. Nice. Also wie gesagt, die Punkte, die Plakette und so mache ich alles im nächsten Video, Leute. Und bis dahin, haut rein.